gotta watch this clip again, bro. This is BS, bro.
I ain't
getting nothing out of this crap, bro. This is stupid.
Patrick Beverly.
Yes!
bro. I was about to fucking say that thing, bro. Oh my god.
Welcome to another episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. Giannis has finally been traded to Miami. Thank God, man.
I'm not shocked.
This has just been a saga. And then the draft that just happened the last week. Before we get into that, there's nothing like the World Cup. For 1 month, the entire world is watching the same matches, celebrating the same goals, and living every moment together. If you're looking for the perfect place to experience that energy, head over to the Santa Barbara Brewhouse, grab your friends, rep your country, and enjoy the atmosphere as the biggest sporting event on the planet unfolds. Every match means something. Every goal means something. Make Brewhouse part of your World Cup tradition. Link in the description and tell them that Dummy sent you. Benny, Isaac, reactions to the Giannis trade. Before we get into that, do you have any shout outs you guys want to give?
Just shout out to everybody who's been following us. Continue to show the love. If you haven't followed us already, make sure you follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, you name it, we're on it.
Isaac, you got anything?
Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks front office for already making a questionable decision in the NBA draft.
Oh, he's already buttered.
All right,
we just getting started.
All right, before we go, we talk about the draft. The biggest news that happened over the last week is Giannis Antetokounmpo finally gets his request and goes to the Miami Heat. The Bucks received Hero, Ware, Jaquez, Yakuchonis 3 first-round picks that included Nate Ahmed and 1 pick swap and 1 second-round pick. And the Bucks, well, there looks like it's full rebuild mode with them as Giannis and when Bobby Portis head over to Miami. Guys, what are your initial thoughts on that? First of all, who won the trade?
Nobody.
Who won the trade?
Honestly, nobody.
Go ahead, Isaac. Why do you think nobody won this trade?
I mean, they gave up half the roster. They have, Davion Mitchell left. They have Bam.
Who's on an expiring contract, by the way? Davion Mitchell. He's got 1 year left.
Davion Mitchell, who's the
Drew Smith.
Topic.
Jovic.
Jovic?
Jovic.
I thought it was Topic. Who else is there? Yeah,
Drew,
that's about it.
Drew Smith.
Yeah, they need a lot more shooting. I don't know how they're going to make that work. I mean, they've been linked to Buddy Hield. I mean, they could go out to Chris Middleton. He's but this roster probably is not. It's just the Miami Bucks now. Instead of Milwaukee, it's the Miami Bucks. Let's be honest, because despite what Kendrick Perkins said, saying that they'll never win with Giannis as the number 1 option, even though they won a few years ago, I just think the construction is just poor. It's not even that. They're just lacking a lot of things. They don't have a point guard. They don't have shooting. They don't have backup bigs. And Giannis is going to get hurt at some point, unfortunately, with his lower leg injuries.
Yeah.
So the Bucks, I don't really think anyone won this trade. I mean, maybe the Bucks will get more picks out of it. Direct Tyler Hero to another team for something. But they did get Khalil Ware. They got some picks. But I think Khalil Ware was the key factor, in my opinion. I think that's the best player in the trade. Well, young player. I would say the Bucks won, but not by much.
Bye, Miles. Go ahead, Benny.
No, I was going to say, I feel like Milwaukee won this trade. And with the Giannis thing, we all face it. As we said earlier in the season, I'll believe it when I see it. Right? I was one of those guys who's like, Giannis to the Celtics. I admit it. I was Giannis to the Celtics, right? And obviously got traded to the Miami Heat. I'm like, thank God it's over because I don't want to deal with it. But as I look at the package that Miami gave up versus what Boston had offered, I was like, that's an astronomical difference. To your point, Miami gutted their whole roster. And there's nobody on that team that screams, oh my God, Giannis has some help. And I sent an article, I told you guys, I said, this is going to be a question mark. If the Miami Heat cannot surround Giannis with shooters, it might be only a 1 year rental at this point. But looking at that offer compared to the Boston Celtics with Jaylen Brown and maybe 2 first-round picks, and Brad Stevens didn't want to include Hugo Gonzalez and Baylor Shireman. And rightfully so, because now you're giving up more of your future. You're gutting your whole roster. So he's like, no. So obviously Milwaukee jacked up the price, and they had to pay a hefty price for it. So for me, I feel like the Bucks won for their future. The Bucks won the future. Miami won in the short term, But here's the thing. I'm going to give it about a year or two because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm going to say this team is going to be great defensively. If they re-sign Wiggins, I think this team's going to be going somewhere. However, if they do not get the pieces that they need to surround Giannis to be successful, I mean, if you look at that championship team, you had Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, all those key players, right, that were important. If Miami cannot add that, I think that this trade goes down as one of the most lopsided trades in NBA history.
Yeah, I think for myself, first of all, I think the Heat won this trade. You know, I mean, if you can get Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, yes, you're the Heat, you gutted your entire roster. Pat Riley went swinging for the fences. I mean, if you can get Giannis on your team, great. Now it just comes down to, okay, can we build a complementary roster around Giannis? And I think it might happen. I do agree that the Heat will be a force defensively with Bam, Giannis, and Davion Mitchell, along with Andrew Wiggins. But I do think that offensively they will be challenged at times, but they have Bobby Portis. I mean, he can get some buckets when needed. So it does take some pressure off Bam and off Giannis. But, you know, I think right now the Heat, they give me that vibe of when they were building that super team early in the 2012-2013 season, where Pat Riley built that big three with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, and surrounded himself with just players on minimum contracts. And I can see that happening with the Miami Heat.
With only $18.1 million in cap space?
Minimum contracts.
I mean,
minimum contracts. Like I said, you know, it's I'm not saying it's a stretch. It's a stretch for sure. But I think the Heat won the trade. And going back to your point about the Bucks, long term, yes, they got a lot of picks. They got a lot of picks from the Miami Heat and pick swaps. So, essence, this does look good for the Heat for the Bucks long term, but the short term it's the Heat. But overall, I'd say the Heat won this trade.
They're not better than New York. They're not better than Boston. They're not better than Detroit.
I agree.
It doesn't make them better.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
In order for them to reach that level, they need to make moves. And if they do not make moves, if they let Norman Powell walk, I mean, I think, you know.
Supposedly, they're going to let him walk. Well, what is the point of that?
Because what's his option? Like $20-some million?
I think $18 million, something like that.
$20-some million, whatever. But it's not going to work because the Miami Heat don't have that much money. I mean, if they bring in Chris Middleton, maybe.
Buddy Hield,
maybe. Again, if they get some shooters, I'll be like, all right, I'm cool with this. But I just don't, you know, I just don't see this trade panning out. Like, if you ask me who he had a better chance of winning, I would say Boston without a doubt. Had Boston given up Jaylen Brown and all those other players, right? But for me, it's just kind of one of those things where I'm kind of happy that Boston didn't do it. I'm kind of upset that they didn't do it. But I would lean on more. I'm actually happy that they didn't pull this trade, man. Because I feel like we can get more back with because at some point the Celtics got to trade Jaylen Brown. They'd get more back with another team than just from only Giannis by himself.
You're saying,
but now you have the repercussions.
Exactly. And
the thing is, there's only probably two ways. You either talk to Jaylen Brown and restructure his contract for him to get paid more, or you trade him. There's no in between or buts. You can't go into training camp with that.
Yeah.
So getting back into the Giannis trade. Who runs this offense now for the Miami Heat?
The offensive coordinator on the Heat.
Yeah. What offense?
Yeah. Who runs the offense? Who runs the offense?
What offense?
So you're going to take Bam or Giannis running the offense?
Giannis. He's the only one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Giannis.
Don't tell me Bam. Like, Bam's a great player, no disrespect, but you're telling me him and Giannis going to take over the East? Be real. Be real.
They're not.
It's laughable. It's almost laughable. You know, God forbid if Giannis goes down with the injury, which I hope he doesn't do that, you know, but he unfortunately has a history of it. If he goes down, the Heat are screwed. Because now you're basically playing with Bam Adebayo back as your number one option. And it just doesn't wow me. There's nothing there on that team as of right now that's currently constructed like, oh my God, the Miami Heat.
I think if I'm the Miami Heat, I'm gonna look at a point guard, at a floor general. Like, I mean, last week, remember, Isaac, when we mentioned about the one gotta go and Benny took away the floor general, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I think the Heat need a floor general. In this case, I would say maybe go after maybe like a Tyus Jones, get him on a minimum. Get him run the offense.
This may sound crazy, but there is one point guard they can go after.
Who do you think?
The minimum.
Who do you think?
Russell Westbrook.
That's not going to complement. That's not going to complement their game.
You need a point guard.
They do,
shooting.
But they need shooting. I think Tyus Jones provides that, and also too, he can get Bam and Giannis to their spots. Isaac, don't give me that look.
Tyus Jones was one of the worst point guards last year.
Lowest assist to turnover ratio, Isaac. Come on, Isaac.
Yeah, compare it to when he was in Memphis to when he left.
Come on, Isaac. Yeah, but I just think that the Bucks need a floor general, and I think Tyus Jones would help.
Not gonna help.
I personally think it would.
Might as well go get Miles Turner too.
So talks about it.
So now that Giannis is finally with the Heat, what does that landscape look like? If you guys were to name out your top 5 teams right now out east, who does that look like?
Not the Heat.
Definitely not Miami.
Knicks are on the top.
Knicks.
I got Boston second, Detroit third, Sixers, and Cleveland just because I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar. I'm going with New York number 1, Boston number 2. I mean, for some strange reason, I'm feeling Cleveland going to be number 3 next year. I think Cleveland.
Number 3?
Yeah, Cleveland. I think they look good.
Go ahead, Betty. Go ahead.
They're going to lose key free agents, but okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Again, assuming they keep their players.
Go ahead. Make your point.
I think they're number 3. I'd say Philly at number 4, and I'm going number 5, Indiana. I just don't.
Oh, you know what?
Indiana?
I actually, instead of who did I say last? Cleveland. I put Indiana.
Yeah. I got
That's
those
true.
teams. Yeah, Indiana with Tyrese Halliburton coming back. As I said in an episode, Pacers going to be a top 5 team next year. Pacers going to be a top 5 team. When Tyrese Halliburton comes back, yeah.
I mean, they got Zubac, so that should be like at least a top 5 team.
Exactly. And I just don't feel like Detroit's a top 5 team quite yet.
Definitely, I do think that the Miami Heat will be competitive, but I don't think that they're going to be a top 5 team. I have the Knicks, Celtics, Pistons, Sixers, and Magic. And then afterwards, I got the Cavs, Heat, Hornets,
Magic?
Raptors.
You got the Magic better than the Cavs?
The Magic?
Yeah, I'll take the Magic better than the Cavs.
If Paolo Banchero's off that team, sure.
Yeah, I'll take. The Magic over the Cavs. But yeah, the Heat, I have them at least a 17.
But why? I'm just curious for your logic. Why is Indiana not included in that top?
Because
5?
Indiana, I mean, yes, they finished bottom tier last season, but I have yet to see them play a game with Zubac and Halliburton. We're just basing it off of 2024.
I think that's going to be a dynamic.
It's going to be a dynamic duo, but I need to see it before I make the jump.
They'll be better than the Magic.
Yeah, it's better than the Magic. Detroit again. Detroit's gonna be like a 6 seed, I think, next year.
They'll be like a top 3 seed. They'll get a second scorer. Address that. They've been making moves. They got rid of beefs too.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think Miami's again. I think Detroit's like a top 6 team, and then number 7, I'm gonna probably throw in Miami. Miami's gonna be like a 7.
They're gonna be a
7
seed.
seed. They don't scare me.
They don't.
Now as a first round opponent, okay, it's a little bit all right.
Right.
But still, I'm like, it's the Miami Heat. Nah. No Giannis on that team. I definitely am not worried about that.
Isaac, you mentioned something today, and I don't know if this was the Heat, but you did mention that the Heat are screwed for the next decade, I believe.
I think they are, unfortunately.
Why is that explained?
I mean, all their picks and they're probably going to get 2 years, maybe one of prime Giannis, and then bam. They're gonna have to trade him at some point because they've kind of reached. They're gonna have to trade him. I don't think they're gonna pay him. I feel Pat Riley's
they're not gonna pay Bam.
Probably gonna finally see that the ceiling, and he'll probably end up in Golden State or something.
But the thing is, though, it's like with Bam. It's like Bam should have been traded a long time ago. I just think Pat Riley should start over with this team. This team.
But he doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't want to rebuild. That's his thing. He doesn't want to. He wants to remain competitive. But there comes a point where you have to trade everything.
Yeah. So you think that the Miami Heat are screwed for the next decade, basically because of all the picks that they've given up,
and also too because they have a pick swap. It was 2028 or 2030 or
2030, I think.
Yeah,
they don't own their pick until 2034.
This reminds me of the AD trade where they gave up a lot.
No, you what also reminds me of that Brooklyn traded Boston in 2017. That Garnett Pierce Allen trade. Yeah. Brooklyn gave up their whole future.
Yeah.
And who did that turn into? Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So that's what could happen.
So in essence, you guys think
I feel like
long term you think the Bucks won.
Probably.
But Bucks won.
Long
Yeah.
term, we can agree the Bucks won.
But even their roster as of right now, I mean, they've got Hero, they got Hawkes. I mean, Jokic is going to do really good, I think, in Milwaukee. I think he's going to be great.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing how Milwaukee develops. I'm actually glad that they decided to go rebuild because I just don't think having a healthy Jaylen Brown out there just wouldn't make sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially the direction that they were going. They're a young team, and now they just got to move a few more pieces, and I think they're going to be great.
Before we get into the draft reactions, I want to talk about a couple things that happened too. First of all, that trade that happened, Ball to the Wolves.
Horrible.
What are you guys' thoughts? Quick thoughts.
Horrible.
Horrible. Isaac.
They
Ben?
have no big man depth. I mean, they're betting on their rookie center from last year. They're betting on a lot of people question the Hornets' credibility because they traded them after 1 year. I do look at it like that, but you have to look at it another way. LaMelo's never healthy. He played all 72 games. You're not probably going to get that from Adam. But the only thing is they managed his minutes last season. He played a little over 30. You can't count on him to play over 30 minutes consistently throughout the season. So they had to sell on him high. Yeah. I mean, they got Naz Reid, but it doesn't really fit. Now the floor general is gone. I'm pretty sure LaMelo's the reason Concanippo was even in the Rookie of the Year race. So they're going to have to find another floor general who runs that offense.
Hence, that's why they re-signed Kobe White.
Yeah, he's not
LaMelo, though.
No,
he's not, but, I mean, he's a serviceable point guard.
Absolutely. And to your point, Isaac, I think that for the Hornets, yes, you do this move right now because you want to sell high on him because last year was probably his pretty damn good year for him.
Yeah.
Right? So, as for the Hornets, and I think we've said it before, me and Isaac, I think they needed to move on from LaMelo Ball. I think it was time that they needed a change. His injury history, but it's a high risk, high reward type of player, right? With LaMelo Ball, that's what you're gonna get. Yes, I'm sure Charlotte's gonna miss their assists with LaMelo and stuff like that. And it's gonna be interesting to see who they replace at their point guard. Obviously, they have Kobe White, but I mean, Kobe White's not a floor general. He's more of a scorer for his point guard.
I mean, it's probably the best backcourt in the West, probably.
You're talking about the West.
Talking about the West.
Without a doubt.
I mean, that offense is going to be great, but another concern for me is the defense for LaMelo. He hasn't really been the best defender. Everyone on that team plays defense. Maybe they'll get him, but his injury history again. But and then the bench. I mean, they didn't want to trade Dante DiVincenzo, I heard. I would have traded him, unfortunately, because Naz Reid was
contract.
Yeah,
Naz Reid is. But he would have helped out the spacing a little bit.
Also, too, for the Wolves, I mean, I just didn't understand. Julius Randle, I understand. I get it, right? Because these guys, last year of his contract, get rid of him, right?
Right.
Naz Reid is the part I don't understand. Because to your point, now you're basically saying, here's this 19-year-old big that we're going to rely on who played sparingly. So that's what you're betting on. Right, you've got Rudy Gobert and you got Johan Berenger, right? So now you're banking on both of them right now to be your bigs. And that's also saying that you're gonna have Jaden McDaniels play the 4. I mean, and he did a great job, but I mean, again, I'm just not sold. Backcourt duo, best backcourt duo in the West.
I think
without a doubt
they're more banking on Jaden McDaniels being a more consistent scorer like he was in the playoffs.
I think that's
with LaMelo being able to create space and get open shots. That's risky, but I could see why they did it because Jaden McDaniels did prove it kind of last postseason.
Exactly, and I mean, I think I agree with your point earlier that we talked about. The Hornets won. The Hornets are set for the future. They're good. They're definitely winners. Short term, the Wolves. Now I say short term because if say this LaMelo experience doesn't work out, what's going to happen? I think Anthony Edwards is going to want out because they want to be able to continue winning, but so long as there's the Oklahoma City Thunder, there's the San Antonio Spurs, and you can even throw the Los Angeles Lakers up there, they're not going to be competing. Denver too. I mean, it's just not going to happen, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's a great scoring backcourt duo, you know what I mean, and good defensive point guard good defensive guard with Anthony Edwards. But after that, I'm just not really sold on those.
I mean, Ant will be able to breathe, so maybe he'll be able to unlock the next game. He'll play. He can play off ball. LaMelo will have to learn off ball. I mean, they're both ball dominant. I think they'll learn how to play off ball.
Yeah, but LaMelo, I think, is better.
And they did re-sign Ayo Dosunmu, so they didn't lose him.
Good. That's good.
The contract's not horrible, but
it's a little bit much.
it's not that terrible.
You know, I just think with the Wolves,
Not as bad as Austin Reeves.
I just think with the Wolves, this is a definitely I think this is a good trade for them, because for the longest time, what have we been mentioning about with the Wolves? They needed a point guard, and they finally got their point guard. To your point, yes,
at a heavy cost, but
at a heavy cost, and his injury history, it's a little bit concerning. But I mean, in a situation right now where you have Anthony Edwards, who is pretty much questioning the Wolves and saying, okay, where are we headed? So this move right here was to appease Anthony Edwards. So this is a high risk, high reward. I do think that the Wolves, if they can, similar to the Heat, if they can build around their team, I think the Wolves have a shot to make it out, hopefully to the finals and maybe win.
And also too, you know, with this trade, like obviously they gave up a ton of picks to get LaMelo Ball. It's either going to pan out really good, it's going to look really bad. It's like obviously we said with the Mikal Bridges trade, when he got traded to the Knicks and the Knicks gave up an absorbent amount of picks and they won a title. You know, if the Wolves get a title out of this, I won't say anything more about this trade. If they don't, there's going to be a lot of questions in the long term with this trade.
100%. Go ahead, Isaac.
I predict Timberwolves will finish top 5.
I think Hornets. Yeah,
Top five. That's fair.
Top
five.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially in that
If
West.
everyone stays healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draft reactions. Isaac, let's go first because I know you were.
I wanted
you're in your
Braden
feelings
Burries,
beforehand.
man.
Go ahead, Isaac. Let him know. Let him know, Isaac. Let him know. Tell us. Tell
Tell
me
about for the people in the
I
back.
still believe in you, but come on, man. We don't need all those forwards. We don't need all those centers. We got Gafford. We got Lively. We have everyone on planet Earth on that team that is over 6 feet. But we needed a guard, man. We needed Braden Burries, a plug and play that Cooper Flag needed, man.
Even if they just let the Cameron Carr, I thought that would have been pretty good.
Any guard. Well, no, we wanted forwards, didn't we?
Hey, it's
I
Dusty,
mean, I still
Dusty
have-
May's
I-
guy. It's Dusty May's guy.
I'm seeing it in this weird kind of way. Masai kind of built the Toronto Raptors length, bigger guys, like with Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
Maybe he sees him as a Pascal Siakam. I pray he becomes anything close to Pascal Siakam. That's my only saving grace. I don't want to Braden Burries, man.
I see him as more of an enforcer. I just see him as an enforcer and Energizer Bunny. Out of all those 3 Michigan guys, I was shocked that he was the first one taken.
Yeah,
I didn't expect
damn.
this. I didn't expect him to be taken that far.
I mean, he can guard 1 through 5. I like that, but my concern is the offensive side. My big concern is we have Kyrie Irving coming back from an ACL injury, and we can't get 1 guard. And not to mention we don't have a pick for like the next few years.
Let him know, Isaac. Damn, man.
Man, they're gonna have to make some trades,
I mean,
man.
maybe I'll be wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Maybe Cooper Flag will just play the point.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Cooper Flag.
I think they're going to need to get a point guard.
But we need to get rid of Gafford and PJ Washington. Probably.
rebuild. Hit the reset button.
Start over. No, Dallas.
By the way, for everyone saying that Mora is like the Wemby stopper, gotta relax. You got 2 Chets on there now, so you gotta relax. Like Wemby will just blow by them, and then just OKC does not break the
It's a
NBA
great
people.
pick.
Just
It's a great pick, though.
it's
I mean,
a cool
really
pick,
good
great
but like,
value pick.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, the Spurs got a better pick. So no one's talking about Jaden. What's his last name?
Quintanis.
Quaintance.
If he's healthy, yeah.
He's solid.
He's not bad.
He's solid.
He's not bad. I'm not gonna say
9'1" standing.
That's
reach.
ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. He's gonna be a defensive stopper.
Who are your guys' winners from this draft? Isaac, let's go first. You go first. Who's your winner?
I know it's not. I know that it's probably not going to pan out well. I'm going to go with the Kings. They actually got the good point guard, Darius Acuff Jr., but I think they're going to ruin him because no one can run that damn organization. I feel it's going to ruin Darius Acuff, and it's only a matter of time before he leaves. But definitely a smart pick by the Sacramento Kings for once.
And I agree 100% with Isaac. That was actually my winner, too, the Sacramento Kings. You drafted Acuff, which is your cornerstone. You got Caravan, who's a glue guy. And now you got Emmanuel Sharp, who's going to be that 3-and-D player, that defensive stopper. I think the Kings' future looks bright. But again, like similar to what you just said, Isaac, I have questions about how the Kings are going to run that organization.
I think they've learned their lesson after they traded Fox and Halliburton. Well, I hope they have.
No.
I hope they have.
That's optimistic. I don't think they have.
Yeah, I don't think they have. But let's just assume that they've learned their lesson. I think this is going to be a great. This is a great pick.
This to me was the best. It's
the greatest value for me. Obviously, I'm going number one. I thought AJ DeBonsa was always a better player than Darren Peterson. Right?
Really?
I have questions about that.
Yeah, and I mean, they're both really great players, but I think for the needs, to keep it real with you, if Darren Peterson went to, if he ended up going to Washington, I mean, they already set up at the guard position, right? I just think that for AJ DeBonsa, he matches well for the Wizards because now the Wizards' first five of Trae Young, Keyshawn George, DeBonsa, Alex Sarr, Anthony Davis. I mean, that team. I'm not going to say they're going to be a playoff team. They're definitely a play-in team. They could definitely be making some noise out east. The Wizards have definitely gotten better, in this draft. And yes, the Trae Young signing was a little questionable, I thought. But now you've got a point guard set for the future. You've got a great two guard with Keyshawn George who can score the ball really well. And AJ DeBonsa, his pro comp is Jaylen Brown. So if he can really work on develop that two-way game, I mean, it's going to be great.
My question is, the Wizards have been a losing franchise for the past decade.
They're definitely better than the Kings.
But can they establish a winning culture?
I think
they
so.
have DeBonsa. Yeah, they have Trae Young. Yeah, they have everyone. But AD's already not wanting to be there.
No, I've heard
there's not one veteran player there that I could confidently say will help those players figure it out. I feel there's going to be a lot of frustration this season, especially with Trae Young and DeBonsa and probably Sarr. It's just going to be a lot of egos. I feel they need just a veteran player in that locker room.
Davis. That's what
Anthony Davis.
He doesn't want to be there. If someone doesn't want to be there, why would they be that veteran guy? Unfortunately,
look. In my opinion, I think the Wizards. I think the Wizards are going to be the sleeper team out east.
Yep.
I just think with Anthony Davis and Trae Young, yes, he doesn't want to be there, but it's still Anthony Davis. I mean, he's still going to dominate, get his. You still got, like, Alex Sarr and Anthony Davis is probably one of the most underrated front courts, in my opinion, in that East, in the league. When Anthony Davis and Sarr play together, no team is going to be scoring on them.
Absolutely.
Out on the wings, too, they still have Bilal Coulibaly. They still have Keyshawn George. They have Trae Young. Trae Young and AD as a lob threat. I get that AD doesn't want to be there, but I do think that with his value right now, that's the best spot for Anthony Davis, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, but also too with Bilal Coulibaly. I mean,
he's
going to be the odd man out now.
Yeah, I mean,
it sucks because Will Riley. You can forget about Will Riley. They got Cam Whitmore.
Yeah,
I mean, it just ruins his growth. But I mean, hey, it's always going to come at a cost.
Going back to the draft. Who's your biggest reach from the draft? Who do you think? Which team went too far with their pick?
Our pick.
Of course.
What do you got, Benny?
I mean, for me, I thought it was number 19 with Allen Graves going to the Toronto Raptors. I'm not.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
I'm not against Allen Graves. I saw some tapes that the guy can play. He can play, but again, it's just. I just didn't think the value at number 19 of him was there. I thought maybe they could get someone like a Cameron Carr or something like that. I thought that would have been pretty good. You know what I mean? Because now they've got – because Cameron Carr can score the ball, right?
Right.
And they've got Emmanuel Quickly already, right?
Right.
And if they had Cameron Carr out there, I thought that would have been a great pick. So Cameron Carr at 19 would have made more sense. Again, and I'm not saying that this guy's not going to be great. I just think that at 19 – the Raptors could have probably done a little bit better with that pick.
Yeah, I think Allen Graves would be a better fit on another team. I think for me the reach is Braden Smith going to the Pacers. I mean, to me he reminds me of like another T.J. McConnell.
Braden Smith to the Pacers?
Yeah, Braden
I thought
Smith.
That was a great pick.
I mean,
I felt
you could look at it like this. You could look at it Tyrese kind of like slowly working his way back up, T.J. McConnell starting maybe, and then Braden Smith splitting off the minutes before kind of like easing off on T.J.
I just felt like there's too many guards right now in Indiana. I feel like they could have maybe gone after another wing player. That's just my honest opinion.
I mean, they're probably just probably playing the precaution side, in my
I think
opinion.
so. I think so too.
But
I get it.
Maybe as a trade chip, maybe down the line, one of the guards. But I could see your point. They did need another wing besides Aaron Nesmith.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Isaac, other than Morez Johnson being a reach, what do you think? Who do you think was a reach?
No one really stuck out to me, honestly. Besides Benny, he took mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Dalen Swain 2 at 15 for me. I thought it was a stretch.
yeah, that was interesting.
That was a
I don't know
stretch.
what's going on with Chicago. I feel Splitter's still trying to find his niche as a coach, but we'll see. I feel Chicago has a bright future.
Yeah.
Now that those other people are out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a much more. I thought that was a stretch. I mean, you had someone like Isaiah Evans out of Duke out there. I thought that would have been a good pick, but again, that's just my opinion.
Any final thoughts before we head on to the new segment?
No.
No one worry about OKC. They got a center, yada yada yada. They'll be fine. They still got Chet. They just got Chet 2.0, who's not scared.
Before we get into the new segment, the World Cup creates moments that people remember forever. The game-winning goals, the underdog stories, the celebrations, and the heartbreak. Why watch those moments alone when you can experience them with fellow fans at Santa Barbara Brewhouse? Whether your team is chasing glory or fighting to stay alive, every match feels bigger when you're surrounded by the energy of the tournament. Pull up to Santa Barbara Brewhouse during the World Cup and be a part of the action. Link in the description. So, Benny and Isaac do not know that I have a new segment. They don't know the name. They don't know anything.
Just like you don't know the Lakers' off-season plans.
So, this new segment is called Who Said That?
Interesting.
This segment, I'm going to read a famous quote by an NBA player, coach, or personality.
Oh, my God.
And the catch is, you two don't know it, but I do.
Oh, my God.
So you both get a chance to guess who said the quote, and I'm going to give you some clues and some hints.
Okay.
And after they're locked in, I'll reveal the answer and explain when and why the quote was said.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Do you guys think you can identify the player before the reveal?
I'm ready for it. Let's do
Maybe.
it.
All right.
Let's go Black Cadillac.
Who said that? I'm closer to 100% than 75%.
Oh, my God. Wait, what? This player actually
Say it
said
again?
that?
I'm closer to 100% than 75%.
Sounds like something Lance Stevenson would say.
Oh, no, man.
How recent was
it
this?
current NBA
How
player?
recent was it?
I'll give you a hint. This was in the 2017-2018 season.
Well, what
Kevin
team?
Durant?
Mm-mm.
Well, what team did this person play for?
Is it the East or West?
This player has won multiple titles.
East or West?
He was
Kevin
in the-
Durant?
He was in the East.
I just said Kevin Durant. He said no.
He was in the
damn
East.
In the East?
He was in the East.
Paul George?
No.
Kawhi Leonard?
It's Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Okay,
Kawhi Leonard. Okay, Isaac. He said this
Isaac.
while discussing his health during injury concerns. Since 2020, availability has been the biggest question surrounding him, and when healthy, he remains one of the league's best playoff performances.
All right,
Isaac, he said this in October of 2018.
Hey, it's my birthday month.
Hey, there we go. All right,
Cadillac.
Isaac. Isaac's want to know, Benny, you're 0-1. You better step up your game, Benny.
Oh, come on, man.
You better step up your game,
Wait,
Benny.
what are we winning with this?
You better step up your game. The next one.
This.
I don't want to be here.
Eric Bledsoe.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to.
I don't want to be here. Is this a current NBA player?
This is a current NBA player.
Okay.
Okay.
And he said it during the same season as Kawhi Leonard.
Wasn't that Eric Bledsoe?
Nope, was not Eric Bledsoe.
It's definitely not Chris Paul. It's not Chris Paul.
East or West?
He's in the West.
The West?
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
Goran Dragic?
Nope.
Damn.
I don't want to be here. Damn it.
I don't want to be here.
What position does this guy play?
This guy is a small forward.
Small forward?
Yeah.
What team? Can we get team hints or something? Or?
He's in the West. That's all you need to know.
Oh, my God.
He's
Is
in
he
the
a
West.
current player?
He's a current player.
Current
Current
player?
player.
KCP?
Nope.
He's
KCP.
currently in the West.
He's currently in the West.
Right now?
He's currently in the West
John
right
Morant?
now. Nope. Okay, Isaac said 3 guesses, so he's done. Benny, what do you got?
Oh, my God.
Come on, Benny.
Dude, I'm doing
Come
my
on, Benny.
best.
Take one for the team. Come on, let's go. What you
Oh,
got?
my God.
What you got?
Sometime before Sunday.
I said KCP.
You said KCP.
I said Kevin
You
Durant.
said Kevin. Okay, so there's 2. Who do you?
Oh, my God.
Come on, Benny. You got one more guess.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Small forward.
Small forward. He's out in the West.
Did he win multiple titles? Has he won titles?
He hasn't won any titles.
Oh my God. I thought Patrick Beverly. Damn it,
Nope.
dude.
It was Jimmy Butler.
Oh my God.
This was said in October 2018 during that practice in Minnesota.
Oh my God. Come on,
Oh
man.
damn, that was hella lame.
Remember?
Yeah, I
Remember?
That's wild.
It was one of the most dramatic trade request sagas in recent history when Jimmy Butler called
And he took the
Anthony
beast fingers, right?
soft. Yep.
I remember.
Yep. So you guys, Isaac's 1-0, Benny, you're 0-1. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We got 3 more. Actually, no, we got 2 more.
All right.
There are no super teams in the NBA.
I feel like I've heard this somewhere. Damn it. I feel like I heard
Can I
this.
get a hint?
This was in 2017.
Who said it? Man, you're going all the way back almost 10 years, man. I'm trying to... What position is player?
This player is a small forward.
Small forward? What do they say?
There are no super teams in the NBA.
There are no super teams in the NBA.
Yep.
It's not Draymond.
Nope.
Okay. That's one for him.
That's one.
One more hint.
This team is out in the West.
Okay, yeah, you said that.
And this team was one of the best teams.
Andre
during that era.
Iguodala?
Nope. There are no super teams in the NBA.
there are no super
They were
teams.
one of the best teams?
There are no
No
super
super
teams.
No,
in the NBA.
you said they were one of the best teams?
They're one of the best teams in the West.
They are one of the best
And this
teams.
player was on that team.
I was going to say Andre Roberson, but no.
That's 2.
Oh, damn it. Come on, man.
So you got 2, Isaac. How much you have?
I just done one. I'm keeping track.
I just play really conservatively, bro.
I am.
Play out West.
Yeah.
What can I at least get like a division? Something.
He was in the Pacific Division.
He's in the Pacific Division. Okay. Small forward.
Is he a champion?
He is a champion.
There are no super team.
There are no super teams in the NBA. Come on, guys.
Dude, man.
Come on, guys.
No super teams in the NBA. Okay,
God, you guys are really
how would
struggling with this one.
Is he a superstar? Is he someone like a
He's a
superstar?
superstar.
He's a superstar?
He's a superstar.
Okay, he's a superstar.
He's a superstar.
Oh my God, dude, I can't even think of a small. I didn't said everything, man.
What position? Oh, you
He
said
said
small
small
forward?
Small forward.
Who was his head coach? Can I at least get a head coach?
I'm not going to reveal
Oh
that
my
head coach.
God, come on, man.
We already give it-
Do one more obscure hint, maybe.
Yeah, come on, man.
You only have
He-
one
he
guess. I
was-
don't know why you're tripping.
This player was on one of the most dominant teams of that
the
year.
Warriors.
He's on the Warriors.
He's on the Warriors.
He was on the Warriors.
What do you say? What this person say?
There are no super teams in the NBA.
Gary Payton?
Nope. Okay, that was how many guesses
I have one
That
more.
was one more. Come on, come
Oh
on,
my-
guys.
Come on. He's on the Warriors.
Come on, guys.
He's a small
Hold on.
forward.
Come on, guys.
Benny. Shh. I'm like trying to
You
figure
got
this
any
out.
guesses?
Hold
Man,
on.
I don't even know.
Okay, Benny, you're done. You're done.
Hold on. What? I was gonna say something,
Hold on.
man.
Okay, then who is it? Who's the first player that comes into mind?
There's a bunch of them, man.
Okay, who named the first one?
I still was gonna say Andre Iguodala.
No.
I
Oh
said
my
that.
God.
All right, I'm gonna
Bro,
take a shot
I'm
at Klay
done.
Thompson.
Nope.
Oh
was
my
it?
God.
It was Kevin Durant.
He said Kevin Durant.
I said
No,
Kevin-
but you said Kevin Durant on the previous one.
No, he did say
No,
Kevin
he
Durant.
did not say Kevin Durant.
I
It was
thought
on
you
the
said Kevin
It was
Durant.
on the previous
Oh.
one. It was
We
on the
gotta watch this clip again, bro. This BS, bro.
There are no super.
I ain't getting nothing out of this crap, bro. This is
Kevin,
stupid.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant made the comment after joining the Warriors.
Damn, that far?
Yep, he made the comment after joining the Warriors because he had joined them when they
I
were.
want to
already-
review this tape after the fact, man. Come on,
All right,
man.
you're gonna
I
call
feel
it-
like you
It's
hold
just
me
because
back.
you're 0-1. That's why.
Come
we-
on, Benny.
we-
Isaac's beating you,
Which
man.
one we trying to get in this game, bro?
Yeah, come on. Okay, we got one more.
All right.
We feel like we're still the team to beat.
Okay, is this a current player?
Tristan Thompson, Cleveland
No.
Cavaliers.
No, this
That's
player.
one.
This was during the COVID season.
During the
During the
COVID season?
Yeah,
East or
in
West?
2020
East or West?
in the West.
Why is everything in the damn West, bro? It's in the goddamn West.
We're the team to beat. What position does this player play?
This player is a point guard.
As a point.
What'd he
guard.
say?
This
feel like
we
we're still
feel
the-
like the best. We feel like we're still the team to beat.
Okay.
Not Jamal Murray, no.
Not Jamal Murray.
Not Chris
Were
Paul.
they in the
Not
playoffs
Chris
in the
Paul. Yeah,
2020?
come
They were in the
on,
2020
man.
bubble.
Come on, man. That's some BS, bro.
You're getting salty. Come
What
on.
round
now.
were
Are they a
they?
superstar or a role player?
This player was a role player.
Role player.
Okay.
He was a tenacious defender.
In 2020.
2020, man.
Yeah, he was a tenacious
Wh-
defender.
What did this person say? Who?
We feel like we're still
Russell
the team to beat-
Westbrook,
No.
Houston Rockets? Damn,
No.
okay,
What
that's
op-
two for me.
What opponent? Like who they play? Can I get some other hints? Like
They were viewed as title favorites, but failed to reach the finals.
in 2020?
Yep.
Failed to reach.
They
What-
were
what
viewed
division?
as title
What
favorites.
division was this player?
We're staying in the Pacific Division.
Who did I say? Who did I say?
You
Review
said
the tape.
you said what's his face?
I said Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
And then I said
Oh, I'm
the
blanking
other
on
one?
what you said. I'm blanking on what you said to be
Yeah,
honest.
we gotta review this tape, man. Come on, this is terrible, man. We gotta
I
review
have
this.
one guess, but I only have one guess, so I'm terrified to say it. Benny, you say something, man.
Why are you looking at me, bro?
Because I'm the one carrying this
Hey,
thing.
man, no, you're not, bro.
Come on,
Man,
man.
Isaac's wouldn't know. Where
Who-
you at?
Who cares, bro?
Where you
Who
at?
gives a rat's ass,
Obviously,
bro?
obviously you do.
Jeez, man, I'm trying to
Okay, Isaac, just say
Has
your-
this franchise ever won a title?
No.
clip. Oh,
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick
Yep.
Beverly.
Yes!
bro. I don't have to fucking say that thing, bro. Oh my god.
Why did you say it then? He said it. He wanted to say it, right?
2, please.
Come on, Benny. Isaac's 2-0. You're 0-2. We gotta do this next week. All right, before Benny gets his feelings hurt even more, that's going to do it for another episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. If we brought you any value today or even just made you think a little or laugh a little bit, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. We appreciate every single one of you for joining us, for tapping in with us. And until next week, Benny, Isaac, you got any closing thoughts?
King me.
He said king me. On that note,
I'm
we're
done,
out.
bro.